Great morning, testing. Great morning, everyone. How are you all doing this morning? It is December the 21st. It's Thursday. We have 4 more days left until Christmas. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm sorry I was running a little late. I was actually still putting the show together. Still doing a little show. So I'm sorry. I hate to be late. But anyway, it is a very great morning. Kaden has 1 more day left, and that will be the end of this school week. For those of you all, if this is the first time you are tuning in to Kimmy's World, I want to formally welcome you here. Welcome to Kimmy's World. I'm so glad you could be here. For those of you all who have subscribe to the channel already, I want to tell you all welcome. 4 more days left to Christmas. And for those of you all who are tuning in from Facebook, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always liking the broadcast, sharing, and commenting on Facebook. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone else that is watching. Y'all, I have been having a great morning this morning. What's up? Hey girl, hey. Listen, I be saying I'm gonna do a lot of stuff and I don't do it, but I promise you, today I am going to create a video right after I go live about TikTok. I got to do it. So anyway, how y'all doing this morning? I know y'all missed me yesterday. I was not feeling good. I started not feeling good Tuesday evening. Then I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Y'all know I cut the show very short yesterday. And I feel better this morning. I feel a little better. I know it's sinus. My sister is actually experiencing some of the same symptoms I was experiencing. We have not been around each other in about 2 weeks. So of course it's sinus. So for those of you all who have sinus going on, I didn't take anything for it. I actually just drank a lot of water yesterday, a whole lot of water. And I woke up this morning and I feel better. I don't have a headache, but y'all know how sinus it is. Y'all know how sinus is. It will return. So hopefully this won't return. Anyway, I feel good this morning. How do y'all feel? Let's see who in the comment area. All right. We have Danielle. She showed up to the meeting at 6:23 this morning. She beat Davita in the house. All right, we got Davita in the building. She said, good morning, Kimmy and beautiful people. We have Allison in the building. Great morning, Allison. Thank you for being here. You know what? I'm about to look at this monitor over here because this one is so little. Oh, yeah, this is it right here. All right. She's speaking to Davita. All right, I'm just going to run through the chat because I know those of you all who are watching on the replay, you cannot see the chat. So, because I'm streaming through a third-party service. So, we have Fanny. Hey, Fanny. I hope everything worked well for you the other day. I know you popped in and popped out. You had some errands to run. So, hopefully everything will well for you on that. I think it was Tuesday. All right. She said, good morning, Danielle, Davita, Allison. It's going to be a great day. You got that right, Miss Fanny. It is going to, hey, you better speak that into existence. It's going to be a great day, and I feel like I feel good this morning, y'all. I really do. I feel great. And look, Kaden woke up yesterday. He was in a terrible mood, y'all. Terrible. I don't know what was going on with him. But this morning, honey, he was excited. He wore his pajamas to school and had his blanket and had his gifts for his teacher. He was really excited. And you know what? I'm excited too. All right. Allison said, good morning, Danielle. We got Stacy in the building. Great morning, Queen. Davita speaking to everybody. Make sure you all are clicking the like button. If you're tuning in from Facebook, go ahead and click the like button. If you're tuning in from YouTube, click the like button. Listen, clicking the like button is free, child. All right. I am going to try. Now, I just see Davita's comment, and I'm getting ready to get to it. Actually, I can't do it until we're live. So I don't know I've tried everything. So I'm gonna see if I can gift some free memberships. But before Christmas, I'm gonna have it figured out. Even if I gotta send an email to YouTube so I can give some free memberships for the month of January. That's gonna be my gift to you all. All right, we got Merck's World. Are you at work, girl? She said, look, I see it in the comments. She said, at work listening. There she go. At work listening. We got Simply Travel with Me. That's my sister, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey. Listen, me and my sister so linked up. She was sending me little clips yesterday with Christian Keys. And, child, I was watching it as she was sending it. Child, we be thinking alike. All right. Davita, I'm just running through the chat. Y'all in here today, and I appreciate that. I got some little news I want to share with y'all today. They watching the Polar Express. They are. They're watching. Know that. Maybe that's what all kindergartners watch. She said, Kimmy, me and Allison be up, bro. I know y'all be up. Y'all be on Roster Queens Live. You used to tune in earlier. Now you wait until Daniel gets up. Actually, I don't tune in because, see, I be having other things to do and I don't like to cloud what I'm thinking of because, see, most content creators, when they go live, they don't prep. They just go live and they talk about whatever's on their heart. Well, me, on the other hand, I don't talk about what's on my heart. I prep for my show. And so if I don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to prep, then I don't have that space in between where I can get on listening to other content creators. I just don't have that time. So that's why y'all don't see me on there, because child be prepping for my own show. I ain't saying nobody else don't have a real show, but my content is a little different than everybody else's. Anyway, we're going to proceed on. If you have a birthday on today, Kimmy's World wants to formally wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. 4 days before Christmas. That kind of sucks, right? For those of you all who have birthdays on today, does that mean you only get one gift? Or do you celebrate your birthday and Christmas? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to proceed on and we're going to sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everybody. Happy birthday to you. All right, for those of you all who have a birthday on today, and I'm giggling right now, because today is actually National Short Girl Appreciation Day. What? So, don't come up short on ways to celebrate the small ladies in your life. So, if you're a short girl, and most people are shorter than me, I'm 5'9", but happy Short Girl Appreciation Day. And it's actually Winter Solstice Day as well. So, all right, let's go on. Let's see. Madeline Klein. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday. Today is Samuel L. Jackson's birthday, y'all. He's 74 years old. Happy birthday to you. All right. Stephen Yeen. Happy birthday. Mike Bitar. Happy birthday. Jane Fonda. Wow, she's still alive, y'all. She's 85 years old. Wow. Daria Johns, happy birthday. Caitlin Deaver, happy birthday. Cooper Flagg, happy birthday. Ray Romano, happy birthday. Keffer Sutherland, happy birthday. Quinta Brunson, happy birthday. And I'm trying to see. Oh, wow. Betty Wright. She was a great singer. Anyway, she passed away in 2020. Today would have been her birthday. Happy birthday to you, Queen. And for anybody else who has a birthday on today. Today is actually Don't Make Your Bed Day. I didn't make my bed yet, y'all, so I'm going to make it though. It says, uncover the many reasons why you should not be making your bed each day. And today is that day. All right, today in Black history, let's talk about some of the things that actually happened. On December the 21st, 1959, Motown Records, established by none other than Berry Gordy. Wow, that was really monumental. December the 21st, and oh my goodness, I hate to talk about this. 1921, 59 blacks were reported lynched. Oh, I hate to talk about that. Let's see something. All right, December 21st, 1959. That looked like Rosa Parks. Gwendolyn Brooks became the first African American to win the Pulitzer Prize. Wow. All right. And it's a lot of actually Black history facts on today, but it's a lot of deaths that actually happened on today that were in Black history. And I really don't want to talk about that. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me run through the comments. She said, how do you know I was watching Roster Queen? Are you watching too? No, I didn't watch Roster Queen. Oh, you talking about Davita. Davita must have been watching. Anyway. Good morning, Latanya Banks. How you doing, Queen? She said, I'm 5'7", used to be 5'8". I'm shrinking. You know what? I probably shrink too, so I guess I'm lying about my height. Because every time my daughter looks at me, I FaceTime her. She be like, Mama, your legs getting short. Whatever. So I might be short too. Who knows? She said, good morning, Latanya. Hit the like button. Thank you all. She said, have you all seen the commercial for No, I have not. All right. All right. So we're going to proceed on. It's time for Morning's Inspiration. Morning's Inspiration, John 20, verse 29. Jesus said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. King James Version. All right, that goes for this morning's inspiration. I'm going to try to get my dad to actually come in to do one. I'm going to work on one for today. Hopefully he will do that for me. Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is, so many of us know that The Color Purple is actually, it will come out on Christmas Day, December the 25th. And this is just, I'm not really for sure, is it the same exact Color Purple? But everybody knows Color Purple is one of those movies. Did you want the ass? I do want the ass running through my lives. Merce, thank you so much for letting me know. And y'all not missing nothing. Y'all, so when the commercials come on, everybody see the commercials ran at different times. And it picks up right where you left off. So you're not missing nothing. So don't think you're missing something. So anyway, many of us know The Color Purple will be coming out. Of course, I'm going to go see it because The Color Purple is one of my favorite movies. I probably watched the movie 30, 40 times. No lie. Like, I can sit here and as well as you all can sit here and recite the lines to The Color Purple. Everybody know them lines. Shoot, even Tyler Perry has said some of those lines in his stage plays. All right, so everybody, Color Purple is one of those movies. Well, anyway, it's coming out on December the 25th. And Taraji P. Henson actually was doing an interview with Gayle King along with one of her castmates and one of and the director over the Color Purple movie. And she actually said some things that was, shoot, it almost made me cry, y'all. Pretty much, Taraji P. Henson is contemplating quitting acting, and she gets emotional about the lack of pay. And I'm going to run this clip. First, let's run this. And then we're going to run this clip. All right.
And I heard on the street, Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you know, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us.
Yes.
They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed, not
more.
after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So
You're tired.
I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Wow. When I saw this, it was so disheartening. And it just goes to show, no matter, I feel so bad for Taraji, because we all know that when she, whether it's a movie, whether it is a TV sitcom, she kills it. She is an amazing actor. And why shouldn't she be paid the same as her white counterparts? And this goes for all Black actresses and actors that are in Hollywood. And thank God Taraji P. Henson has other projects she actually is working on, or have, like she has that hairline product. I can't even think of the name. I think it's TPH hair care product. Anyway, it's sold in your local stores. I believe it's sold in Target. I'm not really for sure, but I think it is. And it's with the hair product is for ladies that have natural hair, and it's a good hair care product. But she was saying that that's why she have to work so hard. That's why you see her in all these different projects that come out, because she just can't do one thing and be done for that year. She has to work along with all the other things that she's doing, because she's not getting paid the same amount of money. I mean, it was just, then there was an actress sitting next to her. I believe she played Miss Sophia in The New Color Purple. And the look that was on her face was like, she was just taken aback, because Taraji, like, as you can see, she was crying. And the new actress that was sitting next to her was like, oh my God, is this what I have to look forward to? And it's like, no matter, because let's be clear, Taraji had to interview for this role. Why? Why should Taraji have to Taraji has been around for over 20 years acting. She kills whatever role, she embodies the character, everything. So why should she have to audition? She did. It does not matter. Like she was saying, she said, you know, she knocks a glass ceiling down. And then when it comes to the next project, she started from ground zero all over again. Like she never accomplished what she just did. And this Color Purple movie, it's going to be classic, just like the other Color Purple. Because you have Fantasia in it. You have so many actors, and I can't even name who all's playing in this movie. But of course, I'm going to go see it. Because Color Purple is one of my, besides the movie Life, Color Purple and Life ranks up there. That's one of my favorite movies. I probably can quote the movie from beginning to end with each character. I promise you I can. So anyway, I hate that for her. I hope this is not her last movie that we see her in. But if it is, trust me, we understand. We understand, because who wants to do all that work and not get paid for what you're worth? Anyway, Davida said, wow, that's sad. Very sad. She said, is it black actresses or women in general? No offense to anyone. Actually, it's both. It's women. It's no. It's black women and black actresses. Although women are still underpaid, white women are higher paid, even in corporate America. Let's talk about it. I used to work in corporate America. White women are still paid more than black women. They just are. And I'm going to leave it at that. Anyway, let's proceed on with this morning. That was kind of a downer, wasn't it? That was a downer. To me, it was. So yesterday, I actually, it's wrong, but that's the world that we live in. There's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is try to change things. And I mean, that's a whole nother topic. There's nothing you can do but be the best. That when you're black, you have to be exceptional. There is no ifs and ands or buts about it. You can't be like your other white counterpart. You got to be exceptional. Like when I was working, I was an exceptional employee. I was the best employee. I knew the rules. I knew my job, and I moved up the ladder. But honey, I worked hard. Not to say my other counterparts didn't, but honey, they nearly weren't working as hard as me, because I worked hard. Anyway, and I'm not going to say no more about that, because I'm pretty sure there are more people that are watching that can attest to what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you're right. I remember when. Yeah. Not too much has changed. She said, I was raised being told we have to be. Wait a minute. I was raised being told we have no be gay way. We have to be. I don't know what you're saying, Mark. I don't know what you're saying. I was raised being told we have to be the gay way? I'm still not. I'm still confused. I'm still confused. But all I know is when you work in when you work in America, yes, we have to be exceptional in everything. If you have let's just be real. If you have a white person and a black person going up for a position, both of them, one of them is more qualified than the next. Say your black counterpart is more qualified than the white counterpart. Chances are, unless that black person is an absolutely rock star, that white person gonna get the position. Girl, what you talking about? We had to be smarter, faster, better educated, and it's still not enough. Even with raising my black son. See, right now, Kaden is cute. He's real cute. He's a cute little black little boy, right? But when he become a man, it won't be cute no more. Then he will be like if his voice is too deep, if he's too tall, if his skin is too dark, he will start to become people will be intimidated by him. If he gets into an elevator with a Caucasian woman, what's she gonna do? She gonna clutch her bag. She gonna grab her purse. I mean, just be real. Shoot, I see it now. Because I observe everything. I could go into Walmart and they look at my receipt, but don't look at this other person's receipt. And you know I just came. You just saw me come from the register ringing up my stuff, but you look at my receipt, but you don't look at the other person's receipt. Or you walk into a store, and especially these real high-end stores, and you see somebody walking around watching you. She said, my son's going, yes. And I'm so afraid for little Caden because he has to grow up in this world. And like I said, right now, he's cute. Everybody loves Caden, but it ain't going to be like that forever. And it's so crazy that because, see, I'm considered dark skinned. My husband is dark skinned. Caden is not dark. Caden is brown skinned. That's kind of like an advantage for, I mean, people may want to say, no, that's not right. But it's true. He's light skinned. He will have different advantages, although he's still black. He will have different advantages than dark skinned men. She said there are 23. Lord, I know you worry for them, and I know you pray all the time. And I'm trying to teach Caden to be humble and teach him to respect authority, teach him to respect the police. And police are not bad. And, I mean, for example, in ATL, everyone is double and triple degree. And you know what? They hire whites without them and devalue your degree. Atlanta is supposed to be. Wow. I'm sorry. I started something. No, girl. Listen, Allison, this is just the world we live in. Listen, I don't take nothing from anything that you ask. That's the importance of us being adults. We can agree to disagree, or we can agree. I mean, let's talk about it. I love to talk about different things. But, I mean, that's just the world we live in, child. And that's so sad that double and triple degree. And you know what? They hire whites without them and devalue your degree. They do. Wow. So anyway, I was watching a video yesterday. Actually, I've been watching a lot of bloggers. Hold on, before I start talking about that, let me run through the comment. Mark, I know the feeling. The first time I saw my son, whom has never in a drop of trouble profile. Oh, wow. See, y'all, that's what I'm so afraid of. So, because it's different raising a black son than raising a black daughter. My fears for Caden are so different than Jasmine. So different. Because Caden goes to a pretty much all white school. I mean, you have a sprinkle of black people in there, but he goes to a pretty much all white school. And the thing I think about is, I'm not racist by no means, but when my son starts to like your daughter, then what? It might be a problem. Now, if he's an athlete, I do not want to talk about this morning. If he's a star athlete, then it's okay. But if he's just academically, he's smart, they may not want my son dating your daughter. She said, yes, my son, trying to understand why it's hard. Wow. Even now, Caden will come home and he'll say, Mama, why why do they? Because Caden is a very gentle soul. He's a gentle soul. He's very sensitive. I'm not like that. You come with me and we got some problems, okay? But Caden is very non-confrontational. He's quiet. He'll go in the room and he'll just observe everybody. He won't say anything. And so the little kids, like she said, speak on and have two blacks on the child. I'd be so afraid to talk about topics like this because I mean it's true. But so Caden goes to school and he tells me he had told me like a little boy had punched him. I was like, Caden, did you tell? He was like, no, mama. I said, Caden, why didn't you tell? He said, well, because so-and-so told. Another little girl saw it and she told. So, you know me, I stay out of it. And then he comes to tell me that this little boy, he's always picking at him. And it seems so simple, right? So Caden takes a drink to school. Well, he takes 2 drinks. He takes Fiji water, because that's what Caden wants. And he takes a drink called Prime. Well, it comes in these bottles, right? So I buy about a case. And so the little boy comes to Caden. He's like, you're not drinking Prime. And so Caden don't know what it means, but I know what it means. Like, you don't have no money to drink Prime. But I don't tell Caden that. So the little boy was like, that's not Prime what you're drinking. And Caden was like, it is Prime. He was like, no, it's not. It's water. And then he'll tell Caden's drinking Fiji water. Now everybody know Fiji water costs a lot. But that's what Caden wants, so that's what I buy. And so the little boy would say, that's not Fiji water, that's just regular water. So when Caden comes home to tell me what the little boy says, it bothers him. So I tell Caden to say back to him, well, you're not even drinking water, buddy. You're drinking toilet water. You know, I mean, you know, just giving him a way to be able to fight back so he won't feel like that. But Caden tells me all the time that little kids pick on him. And I know, and I know it's because he looks different. Caden looks different. He does. There's only 2 black kids in his class. That's it. So knowing that Caden has to go through that, and it's only going to get worse as the grades go up, it's going to get worse. Like Caden came home one day, he was like, Mama, can you send me to that school you said you was going to send me to? And I was like, Caden, why? He said, I don't want to go to this school anymore. I don't talk to anybody in my class. And I'm like, what? Caden is so easygoing, but I know why. And it's so sad that kids that young have picked up on what because they're learning it from their parents. Let's just be clear. They're learning it from their parents. And it's so sad that they're learning it at an early age. Because when school first started, Caden didn't even know the difference between white and black. I think I've talked about this on the show. He didn't know the difference. And now, half of the school year, now he knows little so-and-so is white and I'm black. But I teach him, baby, you're not black, you're brown. Your skin is brown. It's not, this is black. She said, my first grader going through that too. Sad, man. It's so sad. And they're learning it from their parents. Shame on you, parents. Shame on you. Kids are innocent. There's only 3 black kids. See? And they pick on kids like that. They do because they're different. And so I make sure when Caden goes to school, trust and believe his shoes are not dirty. He got plenty of shoes. I can interchange. I wash them. I scrub them. Caden don't go to school dirty, honey. He don't go to school dirty. He don't go to school with his clothes not being ironed. I make sure his hair is cut. So I don't give them no reason to pick on little Caden. You ain't gonna pick on my boy. But they still find little silly stuff, you know? But hey, it's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. But thank God he does have a teacher who I believe is not racist. I don't see that at all. Even with the bad black sheep, I still don't think she's racist. She's fair. She is. She's very fair. She's compassionate and she cares about those students. So Caden is actually blessed to have a teacher like that because every teacher is not going to be like that. Every teacher, shoot, some of them are racist. And that's why I want my son to go to a HBCU so he will know how to live in a world like this, because that's what HBCUs do. Like, they equip you for this. They listen. Jazz went to a pretty much all white school, and then I think she went to a mixed school when we lived somewhere else, maybe for like 2 or 3 years. But then pretty much she's been in a pretty much all white school, and she was determined to go to a HBCU, and that changed her life, changed it completely. And matter of fact, when I go back, because Jasmine went to the same elementary school as Kaden, and when I go back to talk to those same teachers that may have been there 20 years ago or 15 years ago, I talk about Jasmine. And I said, "Oh, do you know Jasmine?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Do you know that she is a chemical engineer and she works for," because I'm not going to tell y'all, but I said she works for so-and-so, and she is a scientist on her job. Most of the kids that graduated from this area, nothing, not doing nothing. They pregnant. Some of them married, some of them not married, and some of them nurses, or they live just right around here. Not to say that nurses aren't good, so please don't say that, but I'm just saying, when it comes to my daughter and I'm able to brag, like, that's a big thing. That's a major accomplishment, even for a woman in general, to be an engineer, because the engineering field is mostly with men. And so she's a woman and she's African American. Hey, kudos to you. She said, "Good morning, just tuning in. Happy Thursday." Hey, happy Thursday. "My 12-year-old doesn't like his school as much. He's always been teased, and it's hard telling your child to ignore them when they're in 5 days a week and have to endure teasing." Whoa. That's crazy. You know what I would do? So my brother is 50 something years old, and he talked about when he was teased and what type of effect that it actually had on him. And he talked about how it affected him emotionally, right? And when I heard his take on it, then I began to be more sensitive to Kaden. And I was able to say, you know what? If I'm able to make a difference in this and able to take a stand for my son, I'm going to do that, because some children don't say anything and they're teased, and you don't know what they're contemplating. Some kids could be contemplating to hurt themselves. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get a hold on it, having a parent teachers conference with the teacher and letting them know how these students are teasing him, because trust me, I let Kaden teacher know about this child who was teasing Kaden. Actually, he was talking about, y'all know the movie It, right? About that little clown and what the clown was doing. Well, the little boy started to talk to Kaden about this clown, and it scared Kaden so bad. Kaden can't even walk in the dark room now because of that. And so I talked to the teacher about it and let her know how that made Kaden feel and how he's afraid. And she said she's going to handle it. And if the child mentions it, I'm going to go back and tell the teacher again. So I think if it was me, I would go talk to the teacher, because she's in the classroom with these students. She knows what's going on. Trust me, she knows. And I would talk to her about it. And if it continues to happen, I will take it before the principal. Somebody has to do something, because our children have no right. They have no reason to go to school but to learn. Being teased is not, teased and bullied is not one of them. And they have laws against bullying. Like, don't just sit there and let your child go through that, because trust me, being 12 years old, he's getting ready. I think he's getting ready to hit puberty. You know, it's going to be a lot of things going on with him in his body, in his mind, you know. And so I would get ahead on this one real quick, fast, and in a hurry, and it would stop. It would stop. And if it doesn't stop, we got a problem, because Your child, he has to be able to not go to school to encounter those problems because that affects his learning. If he's stressed out about how these kids are teasing him, he's not going to focus on his schoolwork. He's not going to score as high as he could. Look at his grades. I guarantee his grades are probably slacked off from the beginning to now. She said, good morning, Peanut. Yes, let the teacher and principal, definitely. And look, if they don't do anything, take it before the board. Like, make this stop. Make it stop. And I know, you got to think about your child's best interest, and you don't want your child to be bullied because you're going to the teacher or because you're going to the principal, but they're already teasing him anyway. So look, it's got to stop. And if it doesn't, change his school. Change his school. I'm pretty sure there's probably a private school somewhere around. And a lot of these private schools, they accept, tuition assistance. All you have to do is apply. Apply for tuition assistance. And if you can't afford it, I'm pretty sure they have, I know here where we live, he can go to another school district, but you just have to pay the tuition between the districts. I know, I think it was $1,200 a year back when my daughter was going to school. I'm pretty sure it's gone up some, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth it. So anyway, what I was going to talk about, y'all got me talking about school and children. I wanted to talk about this Christian Keys situation, right? So there was an interview that actually came out. Actually the interview has been out. Hold on a minute. I'm going to let y'all see it. Some of you all have not seen it, but we're going to see it. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I didn't mean y'all. All right. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Yes. Can I? Yep. I can do this. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm getting ready to share my screen. Hold on, let me run this real quick. Bam. All right.
Mrs. Keys was incredibly abusive. I mean, bat, hammer, broomstick, saucepan, bottle. When the belt when it wasn't as effective as she wanted, when it didn't make us scream loud enough, she would hold the leather side and beat us with the belt buckle. It gets worse, but it was that kind of environment between 8 and 12. So by 9, I started running away. By 10, I was pretty good. By 11, I was a professional runaway. I could stay on the streets for a week or two at a time. I knew how to sleep behind the bleachers in the middle school, how to sneak in and bum a bite of a friend's lunch in the cafeteria, or go through the garbage and see what they didn't eat, hit the garbage at McDonald's to eat, or steal from Farmer Jack's or Kmart. I got good at that too, unfortunately, but I had to eat. So that's what kind of, she adopted me when I was 6. But the rough years, the beating started at 8, and I just kept running away, and finally they believed me.
So I'm not gonna run the whole clip or whatever, but if you want to go watch that, you can actually go to his Instagram page to look at that interview. But from watching that, there were a lot of people that were saying, why didn't he come forward earlier? Why is he saying something now? And this interview that you just watched, this is actually an old interview. It's not anything new. He just posted it on his page, but it's an old interview. And when I saw that interview, you know, when people are abused, and I'm just sympathizing with him because a lot of people was like, well, why he never said nothing? He should have been said something, right? Well, you can't determine when a person is ready to speak their truth, right? And how do you know that when this second abuse happened? Because the first abuse was with his mother. And he goes on to talk about that how he ran away from home and blah, blah, blah. And anyway, another lady adopted him. And she's the one who showed him love and taught him everything. She would have him raking leaves and doing all type of yard work. And he talks about how he was happy to do that. And then he talks about how he goes on to college for to be a psychiatrist. Was it a psychiatrist? Or something in therapy. I don't know. I can't remember. But he talks about that. And he talks about how, you know, that really didn't make any money. But he goes on to talk about, you know, him working in Hollywood, him working with Tyler Perry. And then I think about this new interview that he did on his channel talking about his abuser, right? And when you think about when a person has been abused before and they're abused again, that takes them back to when they were a child and how they feel. And I'm not a therapist, but I'm just, you know, it takes them back to when there was a child and they're afraid. I can't speak for him, but I'm just assuming that's what happened. And it took him back and he felt helpless, hopeless, like he couldn't tell. And because Claudia Jordan actually doubled down on this whole thing and she verified what he was saying was true. So when there are some people saying they don't believe him, but every celebrity that has come out, they say they believe him. They know he's telling the truth. And like Claudia Jordan said, over 15 years ago, he talked about this billionaire doing the same exact thing that he's talking about today. The story has not changed. The exact same thing happened, but you can't tell a person that has been abused when it's time to tell. And that's why you have different states coming out with these statute of limitations and open it up. Like the state of New York just did that for a whole year for abusers to come forward and to do these suits. And they had a whole year to do it. So you can't. Let me see what the comment area is saying because I see some comments. She said, good morning. Did I miss a lot? Girl, yeah, you missed a lot. We was talking about, girl, you have to go back and watch it on the replay. How you doing, Blanche? How you doing, girl? All right, we got my husband, cousin in the building. Tony, what's up, Tony? How you doing? Thank you for sending them stars the other day. I appreciate it. I think you sent some stars. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And y'all, this is the cousin that I tried to get monetized on Facebook. He's just not consistent. You gotta be consistent if you want to get your bag. Anyway. But yeah, all the celebrities are coming out saying that they know who it is and they believe him. They definitely believe him. Shoot, even Funky Dineva said it. They were on Fox Soul talking about this. Claudia Jordan. I can't think of the other guy's name. What is his name? Something Reynolds. And Funky Dineva was on there saying, you know, they believe what he was saying. It's just, why did he wait so long? And then watching this interview lets you know why he possibly could have waited so long, because he's been dealing with his own traumas from when he was a child, on top of all these other traumas. So I saw a blogger come out yesterday, which, you know what, I'm not even going to speak on it. He said, bless, I'm doing well, getting ready for work. Good deal, good deal. So what do y'all think about this whole situation with Christian Keys? Okay, I knew she was coming. I knew it. She said, my issue with this, why not just expose the abuser? I understand the childhood trauma, but he continues to work for the abuser and allows him to mentor him. So now I got to talk about this blogger. And I hate to bring this out because this is alleged. And so I follow this blogger. They've been known to break some tea, but they've been I don't want to say it because I hate to bring this narrative, but allegedly there's this blogger, and sis, I'm gonna send it to you so you can watch it. You probably already seen it, but last night, you ain't see it because you was asleep. Last night, this blogger came out. Somebody had emailed this blogger, and oh child, I'm gonna read this. Oh my Lord, I don't want to do this. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting ready to read this. I'm not gonna flash it across my screen, but I am gonna read it. And this, I don't believe this. I really don't believe it. But, oof. So someone sent this blogger allegedly an email. This blogger actually published the email last night. She tagged Christian Keys in it, Vivica Fox, and Tyler Perry in this email. So allegedly, the accusers Christian Keys was talking about was Vivica Fox. Remember, he talked about and this is all alleged. He talked about Tyler Perry, and he was talking about Robert Smith. Do I believe all of this? No. So the email said, Chris isn't lying about what happened. Chris was in, oh Jesus, I do not believe this. Okay. Chris was in an off and on consensual GAY for pay relationship with Tyler from 2006 to 2012. Now, in rebuttal to this email, Christian Keys has all but said, like, he's not a homosexual. He is straight. Like, he denies all of this. And you can go back and you can watch the live, but I'm just giving you this other perspective. So the email goes on to say, Tyler has had issues with indulging in sexcapades with men who resemble strippers like Keys. His type is light-skinned stripper black man who he will host S parties in Buckhead. He also hired them at his production company like, oh Jesus, Brett Hendricks, a production coordinator who a scandal happened with another man named Joshua Soul, who was paid to strip at a gay private party in Buckhead. So I'm going to put a pause right here because I just remember something. Y'all remember a few years back, there was this gentleman that tried to break in Tyler Perry's studios, right? It come to find out the tea or the talk that was going around was this was Tyler Perry's ex-lover. He was upset and he tried to break into the studios. Well, anyway, it got swept up under the rug and you heard no more about this gentleman who tried to break in his studios, which was alleged his boy toy. Let me see if y'all following me. Okay, let me go back to the email. Okay. Okay. Tyler would host parties. Chris thought he was the head B in charge. I do not believe this. And had Tyler's heart and pockets. Tyler employed Chris for years and had a huge fallout in 2015. That's strange because it came out with all the Queens men. Chris was pushing Tyler to produce a version of All the Queens Men titled Single Ladies. Now, Christian Keys actually talked about in that interview that I played a little snippet of how he had took this idea about this this project he wanted to work with to Tyler Perry's team. And the name of the project was Single Ladies. Well, BET shot the project down because they had already had a show called Single Ladies. So Christian Keys changed the name to All the Queen's Men. Tyler Perry picked it up, and boom, now y'all know about the show. Back to the email. Tyler didn't want to sink millions into a pilot, and Chris was upset. So Chris was able to push his projects without Tyler, but threatened him in 2015 that he would expose his activities. The story he released is an open public threat to Tyler because he was fired from his own show, a show that BET picked up. Now, I haven't heard, pause right here. I have not heard anything, and I haven't done research. Has Christian Keys been fired from All the King's Men? Maybe somebody can go out and do some little research. Let me know if he's been fired. Is he still working on a project? Because that was the thing that really had everybody like, it can't be Tyler Perry, because he's working on, Tyler Perry is working on a project with Christian Keys. But if Christian Keys been fired, then no. I just don't know. I haven't done the research on it. Hold on. TP acquired shares of BT, and that included All the Queen's Men, and TP fired Chris, who produced, created, and wrote on the show. He wrote the first 3 episodes, and TP fired him in season 1. Now he hasn't sent a check from All the Queen's Men since 2021 and isn't an employee on set. Chris is furiated and contacted Robert Smith to help him buy back his project. He also met Tyler again at a hotel where the conference room was linked to the suite. See, Tyler allegedly pushed him to put out or not. This part is a lie. And the lady he mentions on the set grabbing his you-know-what is Vivica Fox, allegedly. And that was the extent that this blogger actually put out. Now, if I read the email, then you could say, okay, now I see why. And that would make sense. But some of the stuff in this email, I don't believe. And then I think about who actually broke this story. I don't know. I'm not even going to put her name out there because I don't agree with some of the stuff. But I did run across that, and I was like, whoa. And she tagged Tyler Perry, and she had her subscribers. It was like 700 people in the chat, and had them to go over to Instagram to actually at TP, Vivica Fox, and all these other people, and him as well, Christian Keys, at them. And there hasn't been a response because I checked this morning. And, you know, when somebody at you on social media, especially for a lot of people, like, you know. So I don't know. I just think everybody should just wait to see what's going to happen. She said, wow, shut the front door. Matter of fact, I'm going to send it to you right now. And you probably know who it is. I just don't want to put her stuff on my channel saying who it is. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'll just be over there watching. I'm watching a lot. Yeah, I really do. Let me send this to her. You should have it, Sylvia. I just sent it to you. She said it's a money grab. Supposedly, but listen, Sylvia, if you got time, if anybody is watching this, have time, go check to see if Christian Keys, and I don't know how, but I'm going to be checking today too, was Christian Keys fired from All the Queen's Men? And maybe the way we can check that is if we go check the credits of the show or whatever, and if his name isn't listed, then that tell you, because he was the writer. He came up with the whole idea of All the Queen's Men. So if I got some little tinkly tanglers out there who know how to, you know, pull up information, please let me know if you can find it. Danielle, I don't have BET Plus, so since you have it, can you look to see? You know what? Anybody, let me know. I think the alleged abuser cut him off and stopped the money. Listen, he was adamant, y'all. He was adamant he was not a homosexual. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Funky Dineva. Y'all know Funky. Y'all know who Funky Dineva is. Funky Dineva is a gay male, right? Well, Funky said a billionaire of that sort is not going to entice a straight man unless he is giving off gay vibes. He said, now he do know, like, Christian Keys is like, there are men like Christian Keys that who are absolutely straight, but will use a gay man to get certain things. Like, you go to a bar and you see a gay man there, and a really, really nice looking straight man will try to get a gay man to buy his drink. And he know good well he ain't about to do nothing, but he used his looks. And so what Funky was saying, that Christians is the type of man that would use his looks, knowing full well he's not like that. But why would somebody like TP risk everything for a straight man? Most gay men don't want straight men. And that's what Funky was saying. And it kind of, because I was on Christian Key's side, like in the beginning. But then when I saw Funky's commentary, I was like, well, you know what? Funky would know, because Funky is gay. He would know. And he is in Hollywood. He would know. And maybe it's something that he know that we don't know. I don't know. But he was just saying that Christian Keys is not all innocent in this. He said, do I believe him? Yes, I do believe him. I believe it absolutely happened. But the way it happened, and child, I was like, whoa, that just put another spin on everything. It makes some sense to me, because he didn't just go ahead and expose. Right, that's what I was saying too. And then in the Christian Keys, thing that he did, that live he did, he kept saying, y'all listen, because I think about everything, right? You can call me a private eye. But when he was on that live, he kept saying he only had $3,000 in his bank account during this time. And he had he thought about, you know, like if he was going to do something like that money that the billionaire was offering him will really help him. But he said, you know, he didn't take it. And he said he only had $3,000 in his account. And that was like his baby mama's rent, his rent. And then he go to Dollar General. And then when he kept talking like that, knowing this information right here, I was like, this is a money grab, allegedly. This is a money grab. That's what I thought. Because it did not make sense. Although, you look on the other hand, he says that he's been abused. And then you have all these other celebrities saying that they believe him. I believe it happened. But I believe it's some stuff being left out. Why? I don't know. And then here's another thing I want y'all to think about. Remember when the video first came out? And y'all, for those of you all who have been watching me, y'all know I broadcasted this on Saturday and we talked about it. And I said, I guarantee within 24 hours, this will be gone. We won't hear no more about it. Remember I said that? Well, if it had happened the way Christian Keys said it happened, it would have been gone. It would have been gone. But if it's something that he has not told, i.e., he was in a relationship with this particular billionaire and the billionaire cut the money off, and that's the reason why he's saying something now, because it's a money grab. Of course, the billionaire is not going to have his lawyers reach out to Christian to try to hush him up, because it was a consensual relationship. That give you something to think about, because look at the Cassie incident with Diddy. Within 24 hours, his lawyers had contacted Cassie and it was gone. Lawsuit gone. They settled everything. for undisclosed amount, and people say it was 100 million. But that was gone. What billionaire do you know? Because if this information were to leak out, it would destroy them. Destroy them. Not only destroy, but they will go to jail because that's a federal offense. If it happened the way Christian Key said it happened. I'm just saying. Okay. He said he let the statute of limitations expire on purpose because he did not do it for money. Okay. If he let the statute of limitations run out, why did he mention money? You let it run out. No, you know what? Christian lying. Because the more I think about this, the more, you know what? It's just like Judge Judy be saying. 1 + 1 is 2. Not 1 + 3 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2. And that's mathematical across the board. Something is being left out. And I believe, allegedly, I kind of believe that email. In parts, I kind of believe it. I mean, that would make sense, right? I'm just saying. He said Hollywood set the norm in that mess, brainwashing and manipulative acts just for a sense of power and importance. They're coming out with it, but yet not speaking on how this steamed in the first place. Demonic ritual garbage programmed for a name through a throw of relevance. Well, what I want to say is, and it goes back to what Funky was saying, and I want y'all to go watch his commentary. I was waiting on him. I was waiting on Funky because Funky is well connected. He know a lot of people that know a lot of people that know a lot of people. And listen, when we finish talking about this, we're going to talk about Jenny Ma. Oh, we're going to talk about Jenny Ma. I forgot. I thought I ain't had nothing to talk about, y'all, but I do. When a person is a billionaire, they get bored. I mean, first of all, the Bible is right. Not money. Money is not the root of all evil. So let's just get that out the way. It ain't money. It's the love of money, the act behind it, that love, that putting money over everything, making money a god. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's true. And that's why in the Bible, it talks about the rich man. It's hard for a rich man to enter heaven. Not to say he can't, but it's hard because you have things right there at your fingertips when nobody's going to tell you no. Who's going to tell you no? You got $1 billion. You can change someone's entire generation, family heritage, everything. $1 billion. That's everything. And so a lot of people that would say no to the average person, not going to tell a billionaire no. Anyway, she said, did you text or email it? I actually sent it through Instagram. I sent it to your Instagram page. He's oh, Jesus. Listen, that is a fine black man. And I have always wondered why he ain't got no woman. Why nobody said, who this woman? Who this woman? Who this here woman, Hoppo? I told y'all no color purple. Who this woman? All right. He said he was real. Hey, Pastor Lisa. Hey, girl. Hey. We're going to wrap this topic up. We got to talk about Jenny Ma for real. Jenny Ma and Jeezy. I know y'all been hearing. Yes, the 3,000 in the bank was down low, brother. And he broke. He broke. Because if you remember listening on that video, what you hear in the background? You heard those motorcycles riding past. Now, if you live in a real nice neighborhood, you ain't gonna hear that. Those motorcycles was like he was sitting outside. I'm just saying. She said, and as big as Atlanta is, this should have made the local news. The news ain't touching it because they are in a relationship and powerful people already know about them. Period. He said it was not about money. I know what he said, but You got to think. So the body reacts to pain and pleasure, right? The motivating factor. What was the motivating factor out of all of this? Now you could say, okay, he was abused and he just want to seek justice, right? If he was so seeking justice, so let's talk about it. If he was so seeking justice, he would have took that information that he had to the authorities, because he knew once he blasted them on social media, his life would be in jeopardy. Let's talk about it. I mean, come on now. Who watch crime shows? I watch a lot of crime shows. I watch a lot of law, all that. Listen, something messy going on in this whole situation. It really is. I'm going to look into this. Please do. Please do. Line behind that pretty boy. Girl, what you say? And look, and there was an image. I'm not going to put it up, but there was an image that this blogger that I was telling you about actually put this image out, y'all. He didn't have no shirt on, and I didn't even know his hair was long. Y'all, he looks so, and I'm not saying people that are homosexual look a certain way, so don't say that. But that image made him look so daggone pretty. I was like, oh, his hair was long and curly, and he had his shirt off, and I was like, oh, he looks so pretty. Not handsome, but oh, he looks so pretty. He looks so pretty. Mm-hmm. That needle is very skimpy. You got that right. Oh, my cousin in the building. Hey, Stanley, how you doing? So, okay, we're going to close out with talking about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. So, have y'all heard about the new stuff that was coming out about Jeannie Mai? Have y'all heard about that? She said, hey, cuz. He said, hey, cuz. Hey. Have y'all heard about the new information that has came out about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy? Well, I'm going to tell you. So Jeannie Mai is now saying that she does not want her. He said, nope. Go ahead and click that like button, cuz. Okay. Y'all said no. Sis, have you heard about the new information? If he has childhood trauma and was SA, it's possible that he will use what he got to get what he wants. Lots of SA victims are promiscuous. Just go watch that Funky Dineva commentary about this situation. It's gonna, like, that gave me a whole nother perspective, and that gave me a perspective from a gay male, a gay black male. And when I heard that, I was like, whoa. But anyway, we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about not Funky Dineva. We're going to talk about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. So y'all know Jeannie Mai and Jeezy are going through a divorce. Jeezy actually initiated this divorce. Allegedly, Jeannie Mai said that she found out that he wanted to divorce her through social media. She didn't know. Now, mind you, they live in the same house together. They were. So, you all know that Jeezy came out and he did an interview with Nia Long, right? Okay. The interview, he didn't give any type of information on the reason why that they were getting a divorce, but he did say that they had gone through counseling and it didn't work. So anyway, Jeannie Mai, she did the interview with Jennifer Hudson. You know, she did the whole, like, you know, I felt sorry for her after that interview. And I was like, shame on you, Jeezy. Until this new stuff came out. Now I'm side-eyeing Jeannie Mai. Okay. So Jeannie Mai is stating now. Hold on, let me see if I can find an article instead of just saying what I know. Hold on, y'all. Child, I get excited when I start talking about this. I get so excited. And you know what? The crazy part about it, I just want to say, shame on Jeannie Mai. Shame on her. And this really makes her look bad. Oh, she is awful for doing this. Jeannie Mai rejects Jeezy gatekeeping allegation about their daughter, raises safety concerns over rappers' firearms. Y'all, hold up. This was a straight loaded title. For one, shame on Jeannie Mai for even doing anything like this, because all this time she has been married to this rapper, and obviously for her to even know that he had safety firearms in the house is because he's been had it. This is nothing new. And she wasn't raising concerns then. She wasn't afraid then. And according to Funky Dineva, because Funky Dineva said that they share mutual friends. And Funky really know what the deal is between Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. And pretty much Funky was saying, you know, there's been times where Jeannie Mai had to leave and go on a project, and their daughter was left with Jeezy. She wasn't raising any safety concerns about a firearm then, but what she's doing now is she's like the same thing, and y'all can hate me for saying it, the same mess Keke Palmer doing. And we can talk about that too, because Keke Palmer get up under my gears. Don't forget the time when she made those allegations against Trey Songz and she was sitting up in the closet. Don't forget that. Keke Palmer be lying too. But anyway, allegedly. But anyway, she's going to talk about her husband, soon to be ex-husband, and trying to put in the public eye like he raises some safety concern for their daughter because he's a rapper. Because y'all know rapper lives violent lives, right? And they about that life pretty much. But now he's a rapper now, and now he has firearms. And because she's not a Caucasian woman, but she is Vietnamese, right? But she's closer to the Caucasian side than he is. But she's raising these concerns and being messy instead of working with her soon-to-be ex-husband in the benefit, like putting her daughter first. But no, it's about her, and she's mad. She's mad, getting ready to be baby mama. Y'all know they out there. She a mad baby mama, and now she dragging Jeezy. So let's talk about what this article said. Y'all, this just make me mad. Jeannie Mai Jenkins continues to deny previous accusations made by her estranged husband, Jeezy, that she is gatekeeping their daughter from him. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. The former The Real host, 44, refused claims made in late November that she is keeping her 23-month-old daughter, Monaco, from spending adequate time with her father, Jeezy. Now, in the document, Jeannie Mai lawyers reiterated her concerns for her child's safety. Wait a minute. If she had a real concern about her child's safety, how come she can't pick up the phone? Because mind you, he wasn't that violent and that scary when her mama and her brother and everybody was living in the house with him. He had these weapons before. If she has such a huge issue with Jeezy, why she come pick up the phone and say, you know what? I know you got those weapons in the house. Can't you get a safe or put it in a panic room or put it somewhere like that? And then Monaco, their daughter, would be able to go spend time with her. No, she being messy and she putting it out in the media so everybody can change the perspective over Jeezy so they won't have joint custody. She wants full custody, just like that old girl Keke Palmer. I know y'all probably gonna eat me up in the comment area, but I don't care. Do not forget about the time when Keke Palmer made that statement about Trey Songz. She was in the closet. They were recording that video, and she's supposed to have been in the closet. Y'all remember that? Sitting up that line. Anyway, allegedly, they said that basically that it's essential to clarify that Miss Jenkins has a reasonable safety. That it's essential to clarify that Miss Jenkins' reasonable safety measures being put in place, such as safely securing and locking away all firearms that have been unsecured in the past, as well as having familiarity and properly trained caregivers is absolutely not gatekeeping, but rather a responsible effort to prioritize their daughter's well-being, the filing read. These requests are grounded in Ms. Jenkins' genuine concern for the party's daughter and safety and security, especially when with care of others and traveling across the country, and are reasonable protective measures, not an attempt to restrict Mr. Jenkins' access to their daughter if it continues. Shame on Jenny Ma. Shame on Jenny Ma. She should have been having these same concerns when she was married, when he was keeping their baby, when she would go off and have other projects. She should have had them same concerns, but no, she being messy. Like these some baby mamas are messy. Child, oh, that just irritates me. Irritates my soul. She said, if she's concerned, why did she marry and move in with this? Exactly. Here's another instance of the Lord have mercy. Here's another instance of another Karen. She acted like another Karen because he was your husband, Jenny Ma. And you were so in love with this man, but now since he want to divorce you, now you scared because he black and he a rapper. Man, whatever. Y'all, that done got me all the way upset. That done got me all, and I was on her side. I really was on her side until this article came out. She started talking about this black man, and now he's a rapper only because he wants joint custody and she wants full custody. Y'all know how angry women get. She don't want to divorce Jeezy, but allegedly the reason for the divorce is because he kept telling her, one, stop walking our child to school. Stop walking the child to school because people can tell where you live. Two, stop getting Ubers. He didn't want his wife and his child getting Ubers because people would know where they live. Order a black truck. He got the coin. He got the money. Order a black truck. And mind you, her mama was in the house. Her brother was in the house. The Bible is right. When you get married, you're supposed to leave and cleave. That ain't supposed to be in the house. No real man want to put up with that. I'm just saying. Oh, that just got all over me this morning. She's playing the Karen card, but has a black. What you say? She absolutely playing the Karen card. Shame on her. Shame, shame, shame on Jenny Ma. Anyway, I enjoyed the show today. Y'all listen. Please do some research. I got some little homework for you all. I need y'all to help me. I want to find out if Christian Keys got fired off of All the Queen's Men. I'm gonna look for it too, but you know, y'all might know a little more than I do. Y'all might be smarter than me. Probably are smarter than me. But please, if you find the information, please email it to me. You can email it at kimmyst@gmail.com. KIMM. Matter of fact, let me type it in here, because I need this information, y'all. Email it here. If you have any tips, any information, and this is not hearsay. I don't want hearsay. I don't like hearsay. I'm not going to report on hearsay. But if you have some concrete evidence that you have found backed up by an article, video, or something like that, send it to me. Send it to me in an email. I will be most appreciative to you. But before we end this live, let me see if I can give some of you all with a free membership for a month. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it, child. Because they tell me you got to be live when you do it. So let me try. Let me see. Y'all hold what you got. I got to watch a commercial first. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, let's see. All right. Let me see. Comment. That comment is not. Why isn't it letting me do it? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna figure this out before we end this live. Cause I want somebody to have a free membership. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to figure this out for this live end. So please stay on the live because you have to be in the chat in order for me to give you a free gift. So hold on, let me read this. It says, okay, I did that. Okay, let me make sure that's done. They're enabled. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I don't know why it's not. Hold on, y'all. I'm not a brand account. Okay. It says get free of charge membership doing not click the S icon, select it's not even saying it. It's not even giving me an option. That's weird. Hold on, let me look right here. This is so strange. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can give you all. Can I do it? I can do it. Okay. Okay. I done figured it out, y'all. Please stay in the chat. Please do not leave. Oh, I feel so happy. I just gifted 5 memberships. Oh. See, but I can't. It's just doing it by itself. I can't even choose it. It's just doing it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I thought I could choose the members, but I can't. It's just doing it by itself. So when we go live again, I'll give some more memberships to this channel. So Don't worry. I'm going to give 10 memberships and it's going to be random. Now I know how to do it. So for those of you all who have YouTube channels, you can't do it from your phone. You actually have to do it from a desktop version. Let me see. Can I do it again? Let me see if I can do it one more time. I don't know. I don't know how this thing works. Okay, I can't do no more. That was it. Okay. All right, so to those of you all who just got, I gifted 10 free memberships to the channel. I think I can do it again. I'm not for sure, but I think I can do it again. So I'll wait till I go live again. Hopefully I'll be able to do it this evening. If I can't do it this evening, what's tomorrow? Friday. I'll try again tomorrow. So just make sure you're in the live. Shout out to the people that was gifted a membership. Lala Neek, Vicky, hey Vicky, she was gifted a membership. Janice M, Kendall the Long Way, Robin Williams, Don Hood, Queen Mary Kent, Pretty Black TV, Tips World Talks, and For What was gifted a membership. And y'all, this was all random. I didn't do it. It was just random. I clicked it and YouTube chose the people. So thank you so much. She said, oh, thank you. She said, Kimmy, I absolutely enjoyed the show. Your commentary is awesome. Thank you so much, Queen. I wish I could give you a membership. I want to. YouTube is wrong. I'm going to send them an email. That's not right. They don't let me choose. That's exactly what I had to do. I had to do it from the computer. So anyway, thank y'all. Y'all have a great day. If something new pops up today, I'll go live. Oh, thank you. So if something pops up, I'll go live this afternoon. Depends on how I feel. But y'all, you never know. Something might change. Y'all, we're going to talk about this again. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And I might see y'all this afternoon. I'll talk to you guys later.